Today, we are taking Johanna Basford's Wonderful Wildflowers. This book just came in the mail today, and I'm super excited. And we are going to do a walkthrough of this book. I have not looked inside of this book yet. I just came in from outside, and first of all, the book is it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I did have just a little bit of wear and tear from Amazon, but otherwise it's beautiful. Just like her other books, it's absolutely beautiful. For a comparison, this is Worlds of Wonder. You can see very similar, same size book. So far, so good, friends. I love the colors, by the way. So looking at the front title page, I love it. This page is also, oh, am I bleeding? I think I got a paper cut. Johanna, how could you? Let me put something on that so I don't get blood in the book. That would be a catastrophe. Okay, I'm back, friends, and I have my first injury from coloring. So, the cover is not glossy, and just like I did not color the page, well, actually, in Worlds of Wonder, there is nothing here. So, and I've only colored one page in this book. And so looking at the paper quality, okay, I'm noticing something right off of the bat, friends. Right off the bat, the paper in Worlds of Wonder is significantly thicker. I don't know if you can see. Why is this so flimsy? I'm actually kind of shocked here. I wonder if it's because this is the United States edition too. The paper quality is significantly different. Like, I don't know what the weight of either one of these is, but this is significantly lighter. So we have the copyright page. Very pretty. I am a fan of butterflies and a heart. It's very nice. This book belongs to, I don't typically color these, although if I'm being honest, I haven't finished really hardly anything. So in Worlds of Wonder, you can see it's pretty similar, slightly different, but pretty similar, just lots of flowers, which makes sense because it's Wonderful Wildflowers. We have the introduction, which talks about tips for coloring and similar to her other books. Okay, now we're getting into the juicy parts of the book. Wow, this is very pretty, and it's very creative, actually. So it's a swirl pattern, which I really like. And there are repeating patterns in here, like similar, very similar. I usually don't gravitate to illustrations like that because I have a tendency to get very bored. But this, for some reason, is really speaking to me. I could see doing some type of a Neo Color 2 background, or with my soft pastels, actually. I think I would like that better. And maybe even, boy, I don't think I would want to mask all of this off. That's a lot to mask off. So maybe going in with a light color like yellow, I could see that, like a pale yellow behind this, and maybe like going out more towards green and then like the blues at the edges. That would be really pretty. I like that. This next page, I know that there's no double spreads in this book, but I could see bringing the same colors over to this page. And I actually love the concept of these little vignettes. I don't think I would overcomplicate them and do some kind of fancy creative background behind them, because that is a barrier. That is a barrier of entry for me, because I don't want to spend hours on one illustration, because as it is, I already spend hours on one illustration. I don't want to make it longer. I'm doing this for relaxation purposes, and that would be very stressful. Oh boy, I am such a fan of snails, and I love kind of finding hidden things inside of the book. And maybe that's not supposed to be hidden, but I really like that. So a mandala style page. I could see coloring this for Christmas in Christmas colors, or you could do this in February for Valentine's Day and just do all pinks. I'm not really drawn to mandala style pages, but I've seen some really beautiful ones. So maybe if I challenged myself to pick a theme, maybe I would use one of the cards from Sarah Renee Clark's color cubes. I'm not sure which video is going out first. If that video is out, I will link it up in the card above. You definitely want to watch that. But maybe I would use that to pick a color palette, or use 2 cards to pick a color palette. I'm not sure, but this is not one I'm necessarily drawn to, although I do like the flowers. I love wildlife. That's actually why I got this book. This is a spectacular version of a rabbit. I love it. And as an artist, I'm just going to tell you, these little hairs take forever to draw. So kudos to Johanna. It's magnificent. I love it. It's also great because it's letting you know where to shade. And even the intricate details, let me see if I can bring it a little bit closer. The intricate details in the eye. This is stunning. I love it. Then we have the kind of the flowers, and it doesn't make a lot of sense because like these make sense because they're on the grounds, but where are these coming from? Like this could be behind, and these are in the rabbit, it looks like. My brain doesn't work like this. I'm a realistic artist and more of a realistic colorist, and my brain isn't very abstract, but I really do like this, but I might get lost in thinking I have to shade it like I would shade the rabbit to contour to the rabbit. And that would be a deterrent for me using this unless I planned on doing the flowers without that and then having them have their own shading. But then that could really not look like unified. So I don't know, but I love the that's not a headdress. What do you call this? Well, I love that on top. How would you color this? I would really love to know. I would get lost with this, I feel like. Okay, a very simple page. I don't know what we're supposed to do with this. Maybe we're supposed to draw something in here. Actually, I think it was Johanna's flip through because I have watched that. I don't remember it, if I'm being honest. I've watched it a while ago. I think she might have said something about putting bees in here. And I am an artist, but that is very stressful to me. Like, I don't want to draw on somebody else's artwork. That's just me personally. I don't want to do that. So I would probably just color this in like this. And they're very little. So I don't know if I would want to do that. I don't know. The butterfly is beautiful. It's very symmetrical. I could see doing something like what Kira at A Pictured Purpose did when she did, I think she did she do complementary colors and then analogous colors for shading? I can't remember exactly what she did with the top parts and then the bottom parts. Like that could be something. Maybe I would do like blues for the wings up, and the lower wings, I would do green. And then maybe I would do like orange or yellow in the center. Like this could be a fun, quick one. I don't know if I would do a background. There's a lot of white space. I watched someone else's color walkthrough on this book. I can't remember who it was, but if I remember who it was, I'm going to put it on the screen. And I think this was this book for sure. She was mentioning a lot of other people were complaining that there's so much white space. Now, I know there's a lot of colors that will love that. It doesn't bother me, but I don't think I'm going to do anything back there. I've seen other people do magnificent creations where they have trees and they do a whole scene. I would just draw it myself. I would just create a painting and do that. I don't know if I would want to do that in here. Maybe I'll change my mind one day. Okay, so definitely like a wallpaper style. I do like the border, And actually, this page really speaks to me. It's very pretty. I could see, again, like a halo effect around this moth. I think that's a moth. And then the way that the light comes out, I don't think I would want to do a lot of different colors. I would probably want to do a very limited color palette and maybe have it be brighter colors. And then as it goes outward, it gets darker. I could see that being spectacular. This page is, this mandala style. And I don't know why these petals are longer. Each one of these petals are longer than the others, and that really bothers me. That bothers me. I don't know why they're longer. It's stylized to some degree, just like this. It's like they're drawn realistic, but they're also flat. I find this style very hard to draw personally because I'm a dimensional artist. I have a lot of credit for somebody that does this, but I don't understand it at the same time. And this is okay, but I don't know why these petals are bigger. So that bothers me. Don't come for me in the comments, okay? I'm just sharing my honest opinion. Okay, so even though these they look like repeat patterns. So these are the same, these are the same, these are the same, and these are the same, I think. I really like it. I actually like the whole spread. Yeah, I believe she said there were no two double page spreads, but I would definitely color this like that. And to me, this would be very therapeutic. For me to color this, I love the shape of these florals. When we get to the back of the book, I don't know what kind of flower this is. Or what kind these are either, but they're very pretty. And this would be my attempt at being abstract. So this is definitely something I'm going to want to color. Oh, wow. I love this. I love how many butterflies, moths. This is very pretty. I do love this style of leaves. I'm working on something like this in the World of Flowers, the this is Wonderful Wildflowers, World of Flowers. I'm working on something with that, and I really like it. I like these flowers. For this, I might use, I might do no background. I might do soft pastels back there and just let it get on everything else, and then just maybe erase some parts of that. I could see doing that. We got cut off. I got a phone call and I'm using my phone. I have so many cameras, friends, but it's just easier. It's like I talked about barrier of to be able to do something. I have so many tripods and cameras from my cooking channel, my nurse practitioner channel, my bike channel. I'm not using a tripod on a bike, but I just don't want to get them out right now. So I'm just on my kitchen counter. And I'm using my phone and just a simple tripod because I want to get this out for you. I don't know where I was going with. Oh yeah, so that's why I'm using my phone. So hopefully the quality is okay. So yeah, I do really like this page. I do. I can really see coloring it. So I like that. This is so similar to. It's really similar. Where is it at? I like this one a lot. This one is speaking to me. This one might just be too mandala-like. I don't know. It's not really calling to me. It's great, but I do like these. I really like these flowers. Those are really pretty. Okay, now this is beautiful. Definitely a different style. Like this is super stylized, but I like it. And like these leaves, it's pretty. I really like these. I wonder how I would color them if I would put color. If I would put color in the center, maybe I would do Neocolor 2s inside of there. Like I could see doing that. Yeah, I could see doing that. Now this definitely a mandala style circular pattern, and upside down things my mind struggles with. Like, I can't color it upside down. I actually have to turn the book to do it all the way around. So, like I did with the fish and the ocean book. But I really like this page. Maybe this is the one that she said that she would put a bee in. I don't remember, but I really like this. I don't know if I would do that. Like I said, I really don't want to draw in these books. Maybe I'll change my mind. Do you guys want to see me do a challenge where I do that? I mean, clearly I know how to draw, but this is very stressful for me. And these are really stylized too, but I like these flowers, the petals rather. Let me know if you would like me to do that and I will deliver, even though that would make me very uncomfortable. I'll do it for you. Okay, I did see, who was it? Rachel? What is her handle, YouTube handle? If I find it, I'll put it on the screen. I saw her, I didn't see the completed page, but I saw her start to color this. And I love doors also. Oh, look, a hidden key. See, I love this kind of stuff. I love mushrooms. Boy, this looks like a mushroom that I just drew recently. This kind of stuff, like it's partly in the door and partly not. My brain doesn't understand that. But I would want to give this a whirl because I really love the door, and these are very, very pretty shapes. Yes, this is definitely a page I'm going to do. Okay, wow. I didn't even see this until I just looked over. Now this. See, once again with these, this book seems so much more stylized than the world. Let me grab the World of Flowers. Okay. So if we're looking, okay, so this one is longer here too. Yeah, it seems like she's getting more stylized as she goes, but this is not a new book. And I guess I really like this spread. How have I not seen this until now? I really like this flower. Okay, but we're not doing a walkthrough of this. What year is this? What year is this book made? 2018. Okay. So this is significantly later. To me, it seems a lot more stylized. Am I completely off track? Let me know what you think. But I love this page. I really love these flowers. I don't know what they are, but I would want to find out. I really like them. I love this and how they're opening down here. The leaf shape and the mushrooms are spectacular. I love mushrooms. I love how the leaves kind of come off the page. This is stunning. Absolutely stunning. And maybe because of the stars, either like they're just there and it's just fun to like put glitter on them, or this is a night scene. Wow. I kind of love that idea. Maybe a soft pastels with, maybe I would do like I would mask it off, or I'd probably draw like not a circle, not a square, but just kind of like a asymmetrical shape. And then inside of there, put up here like a night sky, and then put like the ground, but I would stop it like over here because I don't want to add a bunch myself. I really like the idea of making this a night scene. Ooh, that's very inspiring to me. Okay, so a lot of circles in the book. I really do I love the mushrooms, that one in particular. The flowers are beautiful. This one I really do like. I don't like circles. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Johanna. I mean, I do like circles, but there's just a lot of circles. But I like this because there's not a blank center. So I do really like that. And I would just think about my colors and make it really colorful and not do a background. I kind of like that idea with this. Okay, the fox is very pretty. Yeah. I don't know how I would color all these. Maybe I would do like what I do with the fish. So her fish and the whales, and even the turtles, I didn't shade what was inside of it as if it was contouring to the animal. So it made it look flat, but I shaded them in their own individual way, if that makes sense. I probably would do the same with this. Or I could ignore the flower shapes completely, but I feel like I wouldn't do that because the shape of the fox is not an actual shape. It's just a swirl. So maybe do more detail with the face, or just purposefully make it flat, but there's nothing around it. So I don't know what to do with that. Okay, so this might be a circle, but I love this page. Look at this page. It is stunning. What on earth kind of plant is this? Is it just in her mind? I love the way the leaf shape bends. This is spectacular. And one of the things I really like about this, the leaves are all facing towards me. They're not upside down. That's just something that really matters to me, is that I'm not having to turn the book. I really like this. And with the stars, I'm kind of thinking of a night scene with this too. And maybe I would even use the same color palette as on the other page. I really like that idea. Okay, a lot going on this page, but I like it. There's a lot more happening with her florals than in previous florals. And just, again, to show the difference, not a lot of line work or dots inside of these flowers at all. Nothing like this, like what she's doing now, but I do really like it. I like it, but it also is making me, it's going to limit what I do when I color it. That's just, I wonder, what do you think about this? Do you like the addition of these dots and lines? And they're not all the same. Some are dots and some are lines. I don't know what to do with that in my brain either. And some of them are broken up and some go all the way up. So it's not all the same, which is nice in a way, because then you know, like, obviously she drew this. This is not AI at all. And I have a thing against AI for coloring books. It makes me very upset as an artist and a colorist. I'm not really drawn to this page. There's too much going on, but I'd love to know, like, what are your thoughts on, am I the only one seeing that it looks like there's a definite style change? Another swirl with flowers. I do like the flowers. Again, I'm drawn to the floral shapes I haven't seen her do before, like this one, these kind. I like this shape leaf, but I'm not as drawn to this as I am to this. Now, this I absolutely love. Are there any repeats in here? I don't think so. I think every single one of them is different. Am I wrong about that? I don't know. They all look different. And she gave us the circles, which is see, in that respect, I would do something in the circles because she gave them to me. And maybe I would make them like a gradient of color in the background, like blues to greens to yellows to orange, maybe. And maybe diagonally, or maybe I would have it radial, like from the center. I don't know. My creativity, my creative juices are flowing. Okay. Wallpaper page. This is very pretty, and I'm really drawn to these shapes in particular. I could see working on something like this as a palette cleanse, for sure. And even though this is not a double page spread, I probably would make it so that the colors match, although I have seen some people do it to where the colors are completely different and it looks really good. Karen from My Colorful Country Life, she's phenomenal. I don't have that level of, I don't know. I feel like I'm a creative person. I'm definitely a creative person, but that's a different type of creativity. And I really admire it. Like I love her. I love her show. I love watching her, listening to what she does. She's a great inspiration. So I could see her having like two completely different pages and it would be stunning. But for me, I will probably use similar colors, and I might even want to do like these are all pinks, blues, purple, you know, yellow, orange, red, like just do something like that. And even like paint the leaves the color that they're not for fun. Like I could see doing something like that and it could be really stunning. I don't know. I don't know. I do like that page. Okay, now this is definitely, I thought there were no double page spreads. This is a double page spread to me. I love this. I will definitely color this. And I'm probably going to do in this what I'm not done with this page yet. And I did show a walkthrough of this. I'll probably do something like this. And if you think about it, it's so similar. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 and 5. Yes. 5 just works. It just works, right? But they're different. They're different flowers than what are in here. And I love that. That's very, very inspiring to me. And on this, how I'm doing pinks on this side and blues on this side, and polys, prismas. It's what happens when you're just going nuts. I will probably do something like that on this spread. I love it. I'm going to try to finish the other spread first. I might even do it all neo colors on this or all soft pastels. I don't know. I love this page. This might be the spread. It might be one of my favorite ones. I also consider this to be a double page spread. It's very pretty. I do understand people saying, I'm not going to use the word disappointed because I like it, that it's simpler. Like there's not a lot of stuff, but I like that. And again, I'm not necessarily going to put a lot of stuff back there because they're not there. I love the butterflies or the moths, whatever they are. And the flowers are very pretty, but there's definitely a change to the style. Okay, I'm a fan. I forgot about this page, or maybe I never saw it. A snail again and the grapes. I love jars. I have only colored, I think, what book was that in? The ocean book? I don't remember, but I only colored one jar. And I want to do more. I love the pencils. Oh, and the caterpillar. That's like what was in the other book. But now it's more intricate. If you notice, now you see the legs. In the other book, there are no legs. I have got to show you this because when I show you this, it's going to make sense. So here, look. This caterpillar, there's no legs. I do love it. This is like my absolute favorite spread so far. But this caterpillar, look. So there is definitely an evolving of style, and I'm here for it. I really love it. And definitely I'm going to color this. I don't consider these to be a double page spread. So what I might do is choose one of the ones in the jar and then do that for this. I am a fan of these types of pages. These types of pages are probably my favorite. So I don't know if I necessarily agree where somebody says that they want it to be more detailed. I really like it like this. Yes, so flowers in the bear. It's a very stylized bear. I don't know. I got this book because of the animals, but I don't know how I would color this. But I want to do it. But as my grandson says, if you don't want to do it, just do it. So I'm going to do it, but I don't know because it's so simple in the background. I don't know what I'll do with that either. And then moving on to this page. Again, the circle, mandala style, and these are upside down, which I'm sideways, which it works for like the wreath style. So I could see doing something like this, like seasonally. I would probably gravitate more to doing something like this seasonally, but I'm not going to do anything outside of the perimeter of this. So I don't know what I would do back here unless I just approached this as I would if I was doing wildlife painting of this bear, where it's just kind of like a gradient background. I could see doing something like that, but I'm not going to draw a bunch of stuff back there for sure. I saw something similar to this in another book of hers with the hearts. I'm not really drawn to hearts, but maybe for Valentine's Day, I would choose to do this and just do pinks and reds. That could be pretty. But I don't know. Did Kira do something with a heart. I feel like she did, but I don't think she finished that page either. Definitely there's a difference with the style. I'm seeing this throughout this book. This one, I feel like we're supposed to draw something in there and I don't want to, unless we make it almost like a sun and the light is coming outward. That could be kind of fun. I like that these are sideways, but these are not, oh. Okay, even though technically these are upside down, they don't look upside down to me, even though they are. I don't know. I do like this page better than this page, but I'm not sure if and when I'll color it. Definitely more drawn to these. This is more my jam for sure. So another hidden key, or it's not really hidden, but I love that. And I would want to make it like brass or something. Love the butterflies and these really, look at how cute that bee is. That is just super cute. I love these flowers. Her style is definitely evolving because I'm seeing petals kind of bent down a little bit over here, which is different. And there, oh, look, there's that caterpillar again. Except this one doesn't have the legs. I love this. And this is inspiring to me from my coloring books for me to put little details like this. I will let you know this, friends. It is very hard to draw small. Now, when I am drawing something, I'm not drawing it this size. I'm drawing it much bigger. And I'm doing it with my tablet. I'm doing it digitally for the most part. So I would draw this caterpillar like the size of this page. And then I would put it on another page, the way my process, and then trace it. I'm tracing my caterpillar, not someone else's, and it's not AI. If you're interested in seeing my process of how I do that, let me know and I will make that happen. But this is inspiring me to add things like this. I really, because it's like a scene, but it isn't. So I love this page. And I really like this one. And look at how the petals rather, they're contoured, much more contoured. Come back over here. Okay, this is slightly contoured, but see how flat? A little bit contoured, flat, a little bit contoured, but they're all exactly the same. Every petal, it's like the same, and it's contoured at the outside, but there's no depth on the inside. It's not that she can't do depth, because she can, but it's a style thing. Look at how different this is. The petals are doing this very realistic. I love this, and I'm drawn to this because this is how I would want to draw and paint this. And again with the stars. So another night scene. Ooh, I didn't even notice the stars here. Would I make this a night scene too? What do you think? What do you think about me doing a full color along for this entire book? Would you be interested in that? I'm obviously, this is a new channel. I'm very passionate about this. I started coloring because frankly, I was having a midlife crisis. I believe in everybody around me, my husband, my son, my sister. They're like, "You're coloring?" I'm like, "Yes." And it saved my sanity. I want to say it really saved my life. Why didn't I just sit at my easel? It just seemed too hard for me. I needed something that I could just get lost in. And that's how I look at coloring. And then that actually brought me back into art, to where then I wanted to sit and draw more. And then that inspired me to do more with creating coloring pages. But if you're interested in color alongs, I don't consider myself to be the best colorist by any means, because I look at things through a different lens, if that makes sense. But we could do it together. We could do buddy colors. Let me know. I'm here for it. Okay, definitely. I love all 4 of these pages. Spectacular. Absolutely love this. So much dimension. Simple lines, not crazy. Very unique looking flowers. And this is just pop, pop, pop. I see these purple. I love purple. This is almost like a tree instead of, it looks like a tree. I love it. I love this so much. Boy, I'm going so slow. I hope I'm not boring you to death. If you don't like this, if you want me to just speed through the book, let me know. And next time I'll just whip through it. But this is what I love. I love when I see somebody do this and they tell me what they're thinking, because it inspires me. And I like watching somebody's channel when they are talking, because then I'm doing something else. Like I'm doing the dishes, I'm folding laundry, I'm in the shower, I'm going on a walk, and I'm watching you guys do stuff like this. Or I'm sitting and coloring also, or I'm editing video or whatever, but I love it. I don't like just listening to music and somebody drawing. Oh, look at this. Like that's inspiring to me. You see that? With the, like I could see bringing the color of the flower out. That's very nice. And even I like this. It's in a border, so I would probably put some color behind it. This is very busy. I mean, I like the sunflower. I've drawn a lot of sunflowers. It's pretty, but the leaves are just very busy. The petals are busy. What do you guys think about this? I don't want to keep asking the same thing, but do you like this style? I don't know. I think it's too busy. It's too busy. I like this better than this. Well, these are interesting shapes. I'm glad they're not just circles. Okay. Definitely mandala style, but I really like this. And I like that the moth is right in the center. And again, I don't know what they are, but I love those flowers. I heard Johanna talking about her grandmother had this botanical book, and then she would make wild watercolor drawings or paintings from it rather. And that was kind of her inspiration as she was growing up. So I can see like her grandmother coming through these pages. I don't know Johanna or her grandmother, but that's what's coming at me. And I absolutely love these. I love them. They're beautiful. I will color this page. And because I color this, I will color this page too. And I think I would do complementary colors. Like really lean into like a greens in the background, because I would probably faintly do some kind of the Artex chalk, the soft pastels in the background, and maybe lean into like they're both kind of greenish, but these are going to be heavy in orange, and these are going to be heavy maybe in blue. Ooh, that would be good. You could make them, they're not bluebells, but something like that. I could see doing something like that, and that would be really pretty. Okay, definitely. If you've been following this video so far, you know I am very drawn to pages like this. These are bigger. The other ones had 5 and 5, 5 and 5, and these are 3 and 3. I love the size of these. I will absolutely color these as a spread, and give me ideas. Like, what kind of challenge can we do with this? I want to make this like I'm very inspired by this page. Let me know what you think. Okay, first I'm drawn to this. Okay, I love wildlife. It's very stylized and simple. I don't know. I don't know what I would do with this. I probably am not going to color any of the wildlife, which is why I got the book right now. This is like, the wallpaper page. It is very pretty. I do really like the flowers. I would probably do a muted or a monochromatic. Not going to be my first page to do at all. Okay, we got the squirrel. Is that a squirrel or a chipmunk? It's very hard to tell. It's very big on the page, which I like. It's got the acorns. I don't know. I don't know if I love this. Another wreath, mandala style wreath. The butterflies are nice, but we're supposed to put something in there, so I don't know. I don't want to put something in there, friends. Okay, so this is interesting. It kind of looks like a star. I do like this, and I could see making this like a Christmas, maybe a Christmas theme. Maybe make all of these yellow. The center could be like orange. I could see orange, and maybe have like greens and blues on these. That could be that doesn't really sound like Christmas, but I would kind of give it a Christmas vibe. I do really like that. And it's something is just very different about this, and I like that. It reminds me of these. It does. I like this a lot better than circles. I like this one better than this one. We're getting there, friends. Okay, now I really like this page. I like the border. I love these flowers. They almost look like pineapples. They're fuzzy. The leaves are fuzzy, which is kind of fun. This is it's beautiful. Oh, how did I not see this until now? Okay, this is very intricate. For my friends out there that like really busy, to me, this is Christmas. These could all be like Christmas trees. Is this a page I want to color for Christmas time this year? Then this tree, what is this? Clouds? It looks like the ground to me. So would I make this like snow up there? Like it's opposite? That could be super fun. So snow, like blue ice, then the trees, and I could see like more of like a realistic color tree, but all these flowers like blues, shades of blue to go with like the icy look. Yes, I can absolutely see that. And I kind of want to make this a Christmas page. That sounds super fun. Now, I love this, but I'm definitely drawn to birds. To me, this is another night scene with the stars. Out of all of the wildlife so far, except for the butterflies and the bees, I'm the most drawn to this. Definitely. I love this. I don't know why there's leaves here. It's a style. Oh, and there's like a coneflower right there, which is actually kind of awesome. I would color the florals, want to do them realistic and forget that it's in a bird. That's probably how I'm going to do it. And these, that's like a gem. That would be super fun. And I love the eye. The eye is beautiful. I'd make this a night scene. Another circular wreath. I like these flowers. That's pretty. They're just so similar. I'm definitely not drawn to these. I need inspiration. Hit me up with some inspiration. This wallpaper page is stunning. It's got more of these looking like pineapples to me. I know they're not pineapples, but I really like them. And I would make all of them the same color. I could see coloring this as a palette cleanse. Absolutely drawn to this. This is more my style of pages. And these kind of look like those pineapple shapes that was in another one of her books. So I would maybe want to make these like pineapple color, either like golden or even like a purple pineapple. I could see that. Could be spectacular. Absolutely drawn to this page. This, I love it. Love the bees. I love the bees. Was somebody else oh no, they were coloring, it's the title page. They were coloring the title page with the bees, which I will probably color this title page because I do like it, but I'm very drawn to. I love this page. Okay, I'm definitely drawn to the panda. I forget what Johanna said was the inspiration for the panda, but I love this. This is probably my favorite animal in the book. It's super cute. I love it. It's sitting, I would almost want to put it like it's in a snow globe, it kind of looks like to me. Very cute. I would want to make this a seasonal picture somehow. Maybe even a wintertime one if I have time. Let me know. Do you want to do this I do think I should make this book a full color along because then it'll force me to color all the pages. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I do like this. This actually makes me think of food. It doesn't look like food. Am I just hungry? Maybe. I like this wreath style better because at least it has borders. So I could do this different colors. So that's kind of like cool to me. I might even do it so it looks like metal or like brass. That could be kind of fun. But this, absolutely drawn too. Even though it's a wallpaper page, I'm so surprised by that, but I really love it. I love the moths or the butterflies that are interspersed in here. Very pretty page. We'll definitely be coloring that. Ooh, I love how these are flying away. Her style has definitely changed. And okay, so we have some buildings, and I love buildings. Did I color any buildings of hers? I don't know. Why not? If I didn't, why not? But I love this, and I love the stars. See, again, a night scene. Night scene. I see this book being like a magical, like night inspired. I do like this. Again, it's got the borders around the stuff kind of like this, but this, out of these two pages, Again, this makes me think of food. I don't know why. Almost like a party plate, like a fruit salad. Maybe I would use fruit as my inspiration to color these, the color of fruit. Now, that's an awesome idea if I say so myself. But I really like this, and I like the anchors of these. So this is very pretty, and this would be super fun to color all of the different mushroom shapes. I really like that. Okay, something else. We're supposed to put something in here. I'm the least drawn to these pages, but I know a lot of my friends, my coloring friends, even if we're not friends yet, are going to really like that. I'm just not particularly drawn to it. I want to see somebody else do something in there, and maybe it'll inspire me. Or again, if you want me to challenge myself, or maybe subscribe to my show, leave me a comment. And do you want to choose what I put in here and we do it together? I'm willing to do that. I'll even do it a live stream and we can literally do it together. You could tell me what you want me to put there. That makes me very uncomfortable, but I'll do it for you. The peacock is beautiful. This is, I think it's the panda, the bird, and then this, or maybe the panda, this, and the bird are my favorites. I do really like this. I feel like with birds, different types of, aviary, is that the word? Good grief, it's been a long day. I'm more likely to want to color this than a fox or a bear because I paint those like realistically, so I'm going to have a hard time making it not realistic. Okay, again, this makes me think of food for some reason. It's about 5 o'clock where I'm at, friends, and I don't think I'm hungry, but maybe I am. I really like this. I like the dimension, how she has one in front of the other. So out of all of the wreath pictures, this is my favorite. I believe this is my favorite. And I really like this. This makes me think of a window, looking through a window. So I might even challenge myself to make it look like it's a window. And maybe there's a light on inside of there and it's glowing. And I would have it like an orange light coming from the center. Okay, this inspires me. I love when I am inspired. Okay, so now we have, this is what she said. So this is the plant hunters list. So you have to find, well, what are they? Then you have the color test page, the end. Well, what are the plants? Plant finders. Well, now I'm going to have to take a picture of these and ask, okay, I don't want AI making coloring books because they're taking the creativity away, and artists, we give our soul to what we create. But I would absolutely take photos of this and ask AI, like, what kind of flower is this? Is that fair? Out of this whole entire book, what is my favorite page? Oh my goodness, I don't know. This is really a contender. What is my favorite page? I love those. Did I miss this? I didn't see this. Did I skip this? I did. Okay, I really do like this because I love mushrooms. Okay, I like that. I don't know if that's a top page. Okay, I absolutely love this, but this is a lot of work, so I don't know if that's. I love those. Definitely those. Nope. These I like, but it's not number one. I like that maybe for Christmas. What was the other one that I said? I like that. Those are okay. That's nice. No. Well, my favorite page. Is this my favorite page? Is it the spread? I really like that too. Oh boy, I'm so perplexed. Oh, where's the tree one? Maybe it's this one. Maybe it's this one for Christmas. What do you think? I don't know. I can't make a decision just yet. I need to sit with this for a little while longer. I hope you enjoyed this flip through and hanging out with me today. If you like this style of video, let me know. I'll be sure to make more. If you're interested in a live stream, if you'd like this to be a full book color along, do you love this book? Do you have this book? Let me know, and I will see you soon. Bye, friends.